Welcome back to Cosmic Comics. Before I could even read, I remember enjoying newspaper comic strips, especially the Sunday funnies. After that, I remember raiding my uncle's stash of Mad Magazine back issues. And as an adult, I continue to look for comics that make me laugh. Freaky is a twice yearly humor anthology in the spirit of 80s comedy magazines such as Mad Magazine, Cracked, Plop, and to a lesser extent, cartoons. And when I say in the spirit of those magazines, I mean it very much recreates the humor of that era while maintaining its own distinct and freaky feel. I picked up several issues of Freaky magazine after emailing its creator and editor, Andrew Goldfarb. First, Andrew is extremely generous as he shipped me more magazines than I paid for. I've never had any other creator do this, and the issues were shipped at freaky fast speed. Inside, a different artist is presented every 1 to 5 pages, with many of the artists returning issue over issue. Each issue has somewhere around 20 different contributors. When one has so many different creators, there are going to be some pretty huge swings in the type of humor, but the huge variety keeps me turning the pages. When the humor doesn't land, it's okay because I've already moved on to the next selection. In the spirit of 80s humor magazines, Freaky has a mascot, Freddy Freaknik. Freddy graces every cover and can be seen throughout the magazine where he regularly introduces artists and their work. Freddy's pontifications are sometimes more involved in the cartoon he is introducing, but you can tell that Andrew is loving playing the role of the freaky host through Freddy. In each issue, it is apparent how Andrew is the glue that holds Freaky together and its sole driving force. Andrew does each of the covers, contributes to multiple artistic pieces in each issue, writes all of Freddy the Freak's mascot parts, and puts the magazine together. This has to be a huge undertaking. I would be remiss to wrap this up without mentioning Andrew's musical career. His stage name is TheSlowPoisoner. As TheSlowPoisoner, Andrew has toured the country for over 2 decades, played hundreds of shows, and dropped over a half dozen albums. As such, Andrew has met a variety of performers out on the road over the years. He uses these connections to showcase his fellow freaky musicians in Freaky Magazine by giving them short interviews and providing links to their music. Whenever I read one of these, I'm always stoked that Andrew took the time to shine his light on yet another truly unique musical act. I'll leave a link to the Slow Poisoner's music and YouTube channel below. So, how do you get freaky? The best way is to contact Andrew via email, and the only way to get your hands on the next issue of Freaky is to sign up for the Freaky Magazine Patreon. Andrew charges $7 to ship you a new issue of Freaky. Your card will only be charged when Andrew is shipping out a new issue, and that $7 includes the shipping. I signed up for Freaky because I know I will appreciate Freaky showing up twice a year. Turning the pages gives me just enough humor and nostalgic feels to make Freaky the kind of project I want to support. Most issues run a little over 50 pages. I don't think Freaky is for everybody, mainly because some people won't find it funny. But even when it's not funny, it delights in being weird. I'm not sure what the age appropriateness is of Freaky. Middle school seems okay, but maybe also that might be too old as it might not be cool anymore. I could also see younger kids getting a kick out of reading Freaky because it feels a little naughty and subversive, but I think the primary audience is probably people my age who remember these 80s style magazines. Andrew has created a truly unique product here, one that I hope he carries on with well into the future, and the best way to ensure he's able to do that is for you to get freaky with me. And let's take a moment to appreciate Andrew's use of Patreon as a distribution network. Andrew is one of 2 artists I support on Patreon, where every time they print a new comic, it is mailed to my house. So my question to you is, do you know about any other artists distributing their comics by Patreon? If so, please tell the rest of us about it in the comments section below. I'd love to support more artists directly. I appreciate every thumbs up these videos get. Subscribe for more freaky content. Cosmic Comics, I'm out.